Good afternoon, folks. This is Fred Campos, owner of DFW Website Designers. It is a beautiful Tuesday, February the 8th, 2022. This is episode number 320 of your 3 business tips at 3 o'clock in and around 3 minutes. Today, we're talking and continuing on business basics. This will be part 3. We're going to talk about doing more. We're going to talk about priorities, delegation, and improving productivity. Business owners, when we think of doing more, which is something you need to do to improve the efficiency of your company, and especially you being the leaders, we want to talk about business tip number 1, which is priorities. You have got to decide what is priority in your organization. You've got to communicate that out to the basics of all of your team members if you have them. So many times we get caught up in doing everything, and we have to decide, you, the business owner, are going to have more to do than anybody else, especially if you're bootstrapping and getting things started. So what is your number 1 priority? What is it that you can do that nobody else can do as well? And what is it that makes the most income or the most impact as the business owner? That should be the priority that you have focus on, which segues perfectly into business tip number 2, which is delegation. You've got to learn not to do everything, but to delegate things out, task out, both to your staff, to your VAs, to your employees. You cannot do it all. What piece of the puzzle is redundant? What piece of the puzzle is task oriented? What piece of the puzzle do you not do well? What piece of the puzzle maybe that you don't want to do each and every day that you could delegate out? Now, when you delegate something to someone else, they don't necessarily do it as good as you, but part of scaling, part of growing is actually delegating things. So you need to be asking yourself, business owner, what is it I can delegate today? Business tip number 3 is improving productivity. Once you figure out your delegation, once you figure out your priorities, you next got to improve the speed of your productivity or the elements of your productivity. How can you gauge the bottleneck portion of whatever it is? If you are building a product, you want productivity to be better, faster, quicker. If you're providing a service, you want the productivity of that service to be more efficient, more smoother, have a bigger impact on yourself and your clients. So once you've got it all figured out, you've got to dive into the next element of your business. And it's usually the productivity, the production part of it. Improving that, even just the slightest. They say if you improve 1%, but you do it every week or every day, that you will have a bigger impact. So what is it that you can do to study, to analyze, to make your productivity better? Wrapping it all up, we're trying to do more as business owners by focusing on our priorities, by focusing on delegation, and about improving productivity. This is what I'm learning on this February 8th, 2022. Anything I learn, I throw over the fence to you, because I want you guys to be awesome. Now go back to sleep.